In this video we are going to cover how to pitch your business ideas in 2 minutes in order to increase your chances of securing investment. You have validated your startup concept and identified an unmet need. Now is the time to talk about your company with potential investors, customers, and clients. But how can you effectively convey the idea's potential impact on the market and its promise? You need a strong, convincing business pitch if you want to introduce your business idea to potential investors and convince them to join you. To be clear, concise, and self-assured without appearing arrogant, determined without being rigid, and open-minded. There is always a search for the next project or development. It is a difficult job to pitch to potential investors, partners, or team members, but someone has to do it. What makes a great pitch? Entrepreneurs must demonstrate a number of traits in order to successfully pitch investors to fund their innovative ideas. An in-depth comprehension of their concept, growth strategy, and overall business plan is essential for every entrepreneur. This solidifies the steps required to make your business idea a reality, which sets it apart from other ideas. The best pitch will demonstrate your proof of concept and reassure investors that they can anticipate a return on their investment. During your pitch, your body language has a significant impact on whether investors believe your idea is worthwhile. In order for others to comprehend the value of your startup, you must convey your concept with conviction. It's important to stand out and be concise if you want to be considered for the next project. In just 2 minutes, you can present the ideal business idea using these suggestions. Even though it seems impossible, there are steps you can take to increase your chances of success. Some of these steps are: 1. Know your audience. In the process of preparing your elevator pitch, it is important to know your audience. You are competing for the position of CEO in an investor's portfolio in your 2-minute pitch. So before making your pitch, you need to do your homework and research potential investors. You can tailor your pitch and focus on their presumed priorities, by knowing the types of businesses the company invests in, and the stage of business development they invest in. Also, learn more about the investor's experience and investment history to find out what kinds of businesses they typically finance, what they might already know about the industry, and whether your personalities will mesh. You'll be able to adjust your pitch and figure out if this is the right person or fund to work with. Given the benefits and high stakes, the more you know going on, the better a pitch is. When you accept an investment, you need to keep in mind that it's not just about the money, you form a partnership. 2. Start strong. Having just 2 minutes to pitch, you can better convey your enthusiasm for your business by framing your idea for a business as a story. Your pitch should be structured like a story with a beginning, middle, and end. In the opening of your pitch, use a line that keeps your audience interested, and use short and sharp sentences to tell your story. You could also do this by describing a real-life problem that a current or potential customer had and how your product or service solved it. This can make it easier for investors to get to know you personally and see the potential of your idea. It's critical to use figures to tell a meaningful story, even though facts and figures can be very helpful. If you give investors a reason to be excited about working with you, they will most likely agree with your business plan. 3. Tell them why. Instead of just showing them how you're working toward your goal, show them why. You will have a better chance of winning them over if you explain to them why you are motivated to find a solution to a problem. When the market numbers speak for themselves, they don't connect with you for what you're doing, but rather for why you're doing it. Make the story more important than what you're selling. 4. Know how to present yourself. Your personality is just as important as your ideas and abilities. You are giving a pitch to a group of people, many of whom have never met you before. How can you demonstrate to them that you are perfectly positioned to carry out your promises and earn their trust? Additionally, investors want to be confident that they are entering into a partnership with the appropriate parties. Investors want to know if the founders have worked together before, if your startup early hires have skills that complement one another, and if you'll be flexible, open-minded, and willing to accept different points of view. It is important to think about this as you prepare your pitch. Before we proceed, kindly click on the subscribe button below. Do not forget to like, comment and share this video. Welcome back and thank you for staying tuned. Moving on to number 5. Review the key factors. Instead of talking about solving a problem, Identify the market opportunity you want to capitalize on, and build your pitch around it. You are competing for the position of CEO in an investor's portfolio in your 2-minute pitch. When describing their ideas and businesses, CEOs are precise. Don't try to get the panelists' approval or convince them that you made the best product. That is not the purpose of your pitch. 6. Tell them what you want. Maintain focus on the essentials, specify the revenue streams you are generating or will create, and highlight milestones you have already accomplished. Make a list of some future milestones and briefly describe your team and the reasons why they can get you there. One tried and true strategy is for founders to pretend or say that they are not seeking funding at the moment. Even if this is true, you should try to think about what you want. 7. Cover the details. Setting the scene is important, but you also need to talk about the specifics. Share a memorable tagline, and a succinct description of your value proposition in your pitch deck for investors to take away from the meeting. Come back to the ways in which your product or service will meet the requirements of customers and benefit business partners. Even though you're just starting out, investors want to know how they'll get paid in the end. Highlight your exit strategy and the options available to clinch your pitch. 8. Make sure to end well. Make a connection to the story you told at the beginning to conclude. You might only have 2 minutes, making it harder for you to stand out from a large group. Still, don't just wing it with your last sentence. You might want to call attention to your name, or the business. Besides, they have only recently heard of you. Thank you is a powerful phrase for a formal goodbye. It is incisive as well as polite. Regardless of your choice, you want people to remember your presentation. When your pitch, no matter how brilliant it was, comes to an end, you must consider how you want the audience to feel and what they should do. And last on this list, 9. Be positioned for further questions. In a case where this occurs, you should be prepared for this. Preparing a perfect pitch enables the panel to ask you the product questions you want, so you can shine, and give yourself more opportunity to further talk about your idea. This is all we've got. Do you have another step to add? Share your thought in the comments section below. Thanks for watching. Kindly share this video to people that can benefit from it. Please subscribe to our channel, and turn on your notifications so you will be notified when we post a new video.